Hey guys, I'm Julie Barrett with Conservative Ladies of Washington, and I'm here today with a little bit of a 2024 legislative preview for you. And unfortunately, it's not great news, but we do want to make you aware of some of the upcoming legislation that we are particularly concerned about, and we hope that you will join us in fighting to stop these bad bills. Now, these are bills that dropped in 2023, and because Washington operates on a biennium, the bills that don't pass in 2023 will get carried over into 2024. And so over the next days and weeks, we are going to be sharing with you more detailed information about each of these specific bills. But today in this video, I just want to give you sort of the overview, the snapshot of what we are most concerned about. And first on our list is House Bill 1333. This is Attorney General Bob Ferguson's domestic violent extremism bill. This is not about domestic violence. This is about targeting free speech of people that you don't like. So this will particularly work against conservative activists and people who are not in agreement with the radical left agenda that's going on the Democrat side in Washington state. This is a very dangerous bill, very much unconstitutional, and you probably heard a lot about it this year, and we'll be fighting it again next year. We do anticipate that the Democrats are going to go for broke with a lot of these really bad bills. So we hope you'll join us in fighting this. More information coming soon. The next bill that's kind of along the same lines is Senate Bill 5427. I call this the Tattletale Hotline. This would allow people, citizens, to contact the Attorney General's office. There would be a hotline that they could call to report incidents of hate speech or bias, and they could get awarded $2,000 for each of these incidents. So easy to see just with that quick overview how that would really easily be abused, especially in a state like Washington. Next up is House Bill 1832. This is a pay per mile tax that would be a voluntary program to start. But as we know in Washington state and all around the country, things that start out voluntary become mandatory. And this is kind of to make up for the people that are buying electric vehicles and aren't paying the gas tax. This would be a way for the state to pick up those extra funds. I don't anticipate that the gas tax will ever go away. Washington doesn't really ever repeal a tax. Next up is Senate Bill 5462. This is a bill that would promote inclusive learning standards in public schools. Every public school would get a inclusive curriculum coordinator that would be working to do like LGBTQ, gender ideology, sexual ideology, queer theory, critical race theory, that sort of thing. It is a very bad bill, and we defeated it this year, and we hope to do the same again, but we will need your help, and we'll be bringing you more information on that bill as well. Lastly for today is House Bill 1178. This would repeal the state preemption law. So it would allow each city, county, jurisdiction to make up their own firearm laws. So you could be in compliance, say you're carrying a firearm in your vehicle and you're driving from one county to another, you're driving from Spokane to Seattle, you could be in compliance in one city or county, drive into the next, and you're not. So this is a very bad bill. Like I said, with all of these bills, I see that the Democrats are going to go for broke this session. I feel like they're very emboldened, and so we need everybody in this fight. So I would ask you, I'm going to put a link to our Substack down in the notes. I would ask you to subscribe to our Substack. That's where we're pushing out all of the information on each of these bills, and we're just trying to get people geared up for the session, give you a lot of information, empower you and educate you so that you can participate in the legislative process. There's a lot of easy things that you can do just from your phone. You don't even have to leave your phone. It'll take you less than 60 seconds. So we're trying to give you quick calls to action that can get your voice heard in Washington. Now, I know you're probably thinking, well, nobody in Washington listens to me anyway. And while that's true, we don't feel that we should be silent. We think that we should go down kicking and screaming. We don't think that the Democrats should be able to continue to do what they're doing in the dark. And so I hope you'll join us. I hope you'll make some noise. I hope you'll make your voice heard. I think that being an election year, we have an opportunity to put political pressure on a lot of these elected officials who will be up for re-election in November of 2024. So I'm going to ask you to subscribe to our Substack. The other thing I'm going to ask you to do is we are 100% funded by our subscribing members and our citizen donors. We don't have any deep pocket donors. We don't do big fancy fundraisers. We are 100% funded by people like you. Every contribution is helpful to our efforts and to accomplishing our mission. So that is my ask of you today. I'd also ask for you to subscribe to our YouTube channels and turn on your notifications so that you get notified as we drop these other videos about these bills that are coming up in 2024. So thanks for watching, and thanks in advance for taking action.